back to Calamarack. Everything is cold, a little bit foggy. It's burnt off a bit though now. But this morning I'm still just getting ready to take the truck out the paddock. This is a bulker bag of iron, like the iron product I said we're putting out to try and help with our grey calcareous soils. Just loading 2 of them up on the spray trailer here, just to cart it out the paddock, because we got the deck space just there to cart them out. Now I'm looking into the sun. So just getting it loaded up. Just getting it loaded up now. Jim still needs the spray trailer to just to decontaminate the sprayer. The all clear mix is still sitting inside the hopper up there. But yeah, those 2 will do a fair bit of barley that we need, because yeah, the iron only goes out at 7 to 8 kilos per hectare. You don't use a lot of it, so I don't have to fill all the time, but we'll get loaded up sometime this morning when that goes out. Jim's just over there checking over his tractor, because the downside of those older Magnums is we keep finding the grill keeps cracking out. I don't know, they never sort of secured the bonnet nice, and it just rocks and it vibrates and cracks the grill where the air gets drawn in for the engine fan. So he's just trying to see if he can sort of hack it together. It's a bit annoying because I've already replaced it once. Actually, I'll be able to show you the old one. It's still here in the shed. A couple of years ago it was sitting outside, but I just brought it in to see if we can look at hacking bits off of it, or whether we can weld this one up and add steel to it. So if we come over here, this is the top part. You can see that is meant to be attached there, but it's, wherever they fold, it just tends to crack down along. So this one wasn't too bad, but we thought we'd replace it because the bottom part was really bad. It looks like it broke a bit more here with the wind. But yeah, we will see if we can reattach that and make it more secure, because it just sits there all day rocking back and forth with the fiberglass hood. Yeah, and it cracks out along the folds. It's just not quite heavy enough. But anyway, I'll shut this shed up. Because I think I'm done in here. What do I need? I need to get the fuel truck, the B-double. The B-double's loaded. The fuel truck's right ready to go. And I need to get the spray trailer out there when Jim's done, which I've got loaded. But we will see. Oh, looking into the sun. Alright, here's something that I thought I'd show you. I know, I can't remember what I even called the video, but a while ago I was talking about our liquid and the fib tubes. So this is a fib tube, friction-induced back pressure. This is, oh, if you could see, I don't know if I can get it in the right spot, not really. There's a tiny little hole in the end, and that's what, with that and the length of the tube determines, is like your rate control out each outlet. So this is a fungicide one. So that is 10 meters long, and we had to try and hide it, and I said how we put it on the lathe. So we made these jigs up, we cut the tubes, and then we threaded it through, cable tied it, and then started threading it on until we got to the end with the lathe, wrapped it around, cable tied it, and that one finishes inside. And then, like I said, we'd sit that on a frame we made just in front of our little diesel heater for about 15 minutes, pull it off, let it cool. So that is a spare one that is ready to go when we need it. So then all we do is have to cut the cable ties. It keeps its shape. We can slide it off and then slide it onto the air seeder tube. So that is, yeah, how we made them. So Jimbo's just getting ready to flush, and yeah, I had to get my box of hose clamps. So, but I saw that and I thought I would show you. Alright, it is a fair bit later. What has happened? Brought the truck, well, brought that B double out the paddock, and I bought the diesel truck out. My wife ran me back and forth, which I appreciate. So Jimbo was still cleaning out filters, so he's still going to be a little while, but I've just been pottering around by myself. I have greased as much as I can with the wings folded up. I'm just about to put a little bit of barley in so I can calibrate. I've got it cleaned out of lentils, so now, yeah, I just need to put the barley in and run a calibration, because we haven't done barley yet this year. And we'll see how that goes. But I forgot the electric grease gun, and so I was using a manual one. I carry one on the fuel truck, and oh, the arms from pumping. Oh, what did we do before electric grease guns? They're fantastic, but it's full of fuel. Like I said, greased as much as I can. I do have some fungicide I can chuck in. Emptied a couple other bits and pieces, so yeah, we'll keep pottering along. Oh, I was meant to get up on that box. So yeah, it's just, like I said, it's a slow process changing stuff over. By the time you get the seeder cleaned out, the truck's cleaned out, and then reload with what you're going into, calibrating, it just all takes time. So, but we've got a couple paddocks here to go. I think this is about 90, and that's a bit over 100 through the fence. So once we get going, we've got a little bit here, and then down the southern end of this farm, we have another 155 hectares of barley. So barley's all pretty close at the moment. So not a lot of shifting involved, and yeah, everything else is sort of set up. So that is the state of play. I'm going to put you guys down because I need to get in the truck, try my skills at backing that up, and yeah, get some barley going. But it is a beautiful morning now. Well, it's nearly 11 o'clock. Beautiful midday, nearly. So let's keep going. It only took me to get out and look to make sure I was the right distance away. I was straight in line. Oh. You got to be very slow with barley because it can build up in the box like that. So I probably won't fill the seeder. I'll just put enough in, easy enough for myself so I can calibrate it, and then we'll be right. Whew. This is hard work by yourself. It's always easier with a friend, but just been calibrating the barley. I couldn't fill the boxes real full because, like I said before, well, barley doesn't flow through the baskets real well, and so you got to be very careful not to open up the bagging door too quick on the back of the truck. So I've just weighed my bucket, zeroed, and I've actually done one hopper already while I was filling, but see, we're catching barley. I've told it should put out about, I think I said about 40 kilos to do. So I've actually done the front one, and as seed is electric drive. So that motor turns the metering rollers, and on the other side of the drive roller there's a pulse counter, and that counts. There we go, we're done. That counts how many pulses it does, and it works out how many kilograms per revolution, like per total revolution. So these are now done. We like I said, I just zeroed the scales, put that in there, weigh it, enter the total in the screen, and because I've already done the front one, the back one I used the same calibration as a good starting point, so it should be pretty close. Should only have to do this once on the back bit. Alright, welcome back. It is 5 to 4 in the afternoon now, and I am just starting. So everything took longer than I was hoping to today. Yeah, because Dad had a doctor's appointment, so he wasn't around to help. And Jimbo got sprained, and after he'd done it, well, once I'd done all the liquids and everything I possibly could do by myself, Jimbo helped me fill up. We put a couple of bags of iron in, and what else did we do? Yeah, filled up the barley. Like, he gave me a hand to you know, top up the barley, so I was you know, wasn't running it too fast. Sorry, I'm just checking a few things on my ag leader screen, making sure my headlands are alright, so the thing will turn off when I get to the end. So I won't, because we obviously do our headlamps last, so I just want to make sure that it is going to turn off when it should. But yep, we are charging along. Filled up the barley. I'm not sure how long it's going to go for. I reckon it's about 60 hectares is about my limit, and I'm doing about 13 an hour. So we should be right for 5 hours. So I don't know if I'll fill up again tonight. I have remembered to speed up my seat fan, the front one. I don't want to repeat of the week, so we'll see. Hopefully when that's coming up soon, I will know if there's any strips out there I need to re-sew. Yeah, so time will tell. But no, everything's just cruising along. I've got my turn path on, which for ag leaders is the end of row turning. Oh, it is fantastic. So let's see if I go into here. Like, that's my turn that it's going to do. They're my settings. So that blue line's my headland, but just ignore there's a little bit of a gap, like it's 3 full widths would have it right on the edge, so I'll be fine when I do my headland laps, but I just make it a little bit narrower for paddock square. It's fine, but sometimes, like, there's a curve in this paddock going around a dam, and even though to draw the headland lap around the dam, when you're actually doing it, you tend to cut in more, so you might end up with a strip. So I just gave it an extra metre to allow for that. So that is my thinking, but it is all good. Probably should load Jimbo's reference map. So if I go in here, I go doing this while it's turning, and I go coverage. I have Jimbo's, don't know what happened there, I might have to call him, but I'm guessing every now and again it doesn't log quite right, or it's probably where he's losing phone reception. Anyway, I can see where he's got up to, because he didn't quite do this whole paddock, just did a full tank, Just a little bit more than that. But the next one's going to be less than a full tank. So he'll just mix up and do the whole lot. Finish this one, drive straight through the fence and keep going. So yeah, that should be all the state of play. So we will just keep motoring along now. I'm finally going. It's awesome. Were going well. I mean, they still are, but turning around, I'm missing another point. And I've actually snapped it off because the roll pin is in there still. So I've got an old one, a used one, because we're getting towards the end of seeding. I don't want to put a new one on like that. That'll still go. I've actually still got a few more old ones that I can put on. But I just hope that this isn't becoming a reoccurring thing, because I've gone, like, I haven't done it any other year, which I think one year I broke one. So, but now this is two in like a couple of days. So, yeah. Just having a look around. I'll have to check it all over, but I'll get this one out, put the old one in, and we'll keep going. Well, that was the only one. Usually if you're going to break one from turning, that'd be out on the wing, because that's where they're sort of getting more side load, but that one was almost in the centre, same as the one the other day. But oh, like I said, let's hope that it doesn't keep happening. But I think I've still got another couple hours before I'll be out of Barley, and I should be out of Easy End too. I think that is the plan. So anyway, we're powering right along, so might as well get back to it. But it is important to pay attention. I can't always be flying the drone, otherwise I'd miss those things. Oh dear, the fog rolling in. It's actually moving quite quickly. It's coming up over the hill and actually heading down to the sea. The sea's just down there. Came in about an hour ago. It's just hammering. But that'll probably do for this one. I'm going to leave it here. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I got about 56 hectares done today, so not a big day. Not a productive, real big productive day, but it's part of farming. But yeah, I'm out of seed, so I can't go any further. So I basically need to refill everything. I need barley, a bit of fertilizer, Easy End. Yeah, I'm going to need a bit of uniform fungicide and a little bit of cobalt molly. So a bit of everything. But not going to load the seed and the fertiliser tonight. I'll wait till I got help in the morning. But I'll pump the liquids in here in a minute, because that's a job I can do by myself, and then I'll take that truck home so it can be refilled, because there's still enough to refill that one with seed. So yeah, that's the plan. Hopefully, like I said, tomorrow will be more productive. That's what we're hoping. But thanks for following along. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the fun stuff that people usually say. And yeah, we'll catch you all in the next one.